Hello, CMPC family. This Sunday, we're going to still be finding our identity in Christ in the book of Colossians. And we're going to take a second look at chapter 3, verse 22 up through chapter 4, verse 1. And this time, consider the passage from the standpoint of discovering or rediscovering the joy of work. What does that look like for people who find their identity in Christ? Alternative title might be to borrow one from Matthew Henry, Standing Waters Gather Filth. He actually used that metaphor several times. The question you'll want to ask as we gather work is, do I enjoy my work? And if not, why not? Maybe what needs to change? And by the way, this is not just about those with a job in the marketplace. This is about students and their work. It's about mothers who stay at home with their children. It's about those who are retired finding something meaningful to do. In other words, this is about all of us. And we'll continue to be socially distant as we worship at 8:30 or 11 in the Covenant Life Center. I urge you to please continue to keep 6 feet apart and also to avoid handshakes, hugs. Masks are not mandated, but you may well want to wear one as you come and go from the Covenant Life Center. For those who want to come but want to stay distant, keep in mind you can sit on the walking track. We have some chairs up there. We have bulletins up there. You can use that back door that you'll find if you park near the trash dumpster and you come in that way. You'll see a sidewalk and that'll lead you to that door. For those who are sick and don't feel well, those who are at risk, and again, those not comfortable being with a large group of people, we urge you to join us online for worship. We, as always, will begin to stream at 8:30. Our hymns this week are about the great work of God. Blessing and honor and glory and praise, an 1866 hymn by Horatio Bonar will gather us to worship. We're going to sing a 21st century hymn, Behold Our God, that is about the greatness of our God. Our hymn of testimony will be Jesus Shall Reign. Having finished his work of redemption, Jesus' current work is that he reigns over all things. They're going to respond with What Grace Is Mine, taking a twist on grace and the work God calls us to do. The news these days can be, well, let's face it, somewhat unsettling. But what we're going to sing this week? God is seated on his throne. Jesus shall reign where'er the sun sets. His kingdom stretched from shore to shore. He's won our battle. He reigns and lives forevermore. With that kind of certainty, we can be people of prayer who seek a vaccine for COVID-19, who seek an end to the pestilence, who seek revival of God's church and another great awakening, a global one. We can pray for researchers and healthcare workers, for government officials on every level, for school boards and superintendents and faculty and students. Let's be praying for God to be at work, that God would indeed heal our land, physically and spiritually. See you this Sunday.